Google Honkai Impact. I'm scared now, guys. Oh, this? Yo, what? Okay. Okay. Yo, I see some ass here. What the? Okay, guys. Stop. You have to let me watch the videos now. Stop distracting me with cakes. Oh my lord.
在这无边无际的梦境深处，凝望着面目全非的自己。
Who is that? Okay, this is... we know her. What? King? King? Yo, this looked like the destroyed moon in the fake sky.
过去的种种，结果只有失败。想要守护的人，也尽皆消散。
What? I want to be able to do that as well. That is such a cool ability.
才能促使脱胎换骨的成长。
Bronya! Getting like Arlecchino vibes or something from that person. But maybe it's just because of the colors. Okay, she's actually nuts. Is that a she? I think it is.
现在就亲手把这个世界变成我想要的样子吧。
Oh my god.
你是？怎么？你都认不出我了吗？Kiana同学。
Huh?
我叫扭转万象。
Reverse all creations? Wait, they have met before? Maybe they fought when she was still a Hesha? What was that? Wait, she actually does look like Arlecchino. Who's that? What? They went to school together? What? Hesha of Sentinence. She took over Fuhua's body after being shot by Otto in chapter 8 or 9. Wait, I did not see that being shot by Otto. So they're friends, but they're gonna fight? Oh, it's not in a cutscene. Oh, what? Why didn't they put it in the cutscene? It sounds so important. Okay, we'll just continue. Everybody's saying it will make sense soon. Just keep watching. I feel like, yeah, that's gonna be interesting if we can get like videos of each character to explain their lore. Not only for Honkai Impact 3, to be honest. I feel like for other games as well, because I feel like there's a lot of like details we miss very easily if we don't put everything together. I feel like we could do that. Rubia. Oh, I know the song Rubia. Wait. Oh god. This song is so emotional for me. Like, I almost like every single time I sing it, I cry. I don't know anything about, you know, the connection between the song and the game. So Rubia is a character, the singer is a man. I know, which is crazy. I've seen like so many live performances of it, and I'm just amazed every single time what freaking range this man has. It's insane. No, Rubia is a song. It's a Fuhua team. Oh, so it's not a character, it's just a song. Okay. Oh my god. Are we gonna cry now? I'm not ready, guys. She's not even fighting back.
我能提供的帮助有限，一定要抓住机会，天哪！
Wait, who is this? This is not... Is this a different form of... What? Is that still a scene? But her hair earlier was white.
怎么可能？怎么可能打成这个样子？我们两个。
Oh, okay, it's a Hasha, okay. Okay. I mean, we see the long hair, so makes sense. She's still only on defense. She's not like fighting back. She's just fleeing.
Kiana,
Is that her ult? Her
控制你的力
final?
量，
Was that Himiko again?
回忆起我教你的。
At these very important moments. It's
神者
Fuwa?
变化之极，
Wait, I thought
妙万
because
物
she
之
said
为
like what I
不
teach
可以
you.
行劫者也。
What? She learned this from Fuwa?
神韵，怎么可能输给这家伙？班长从来不是失败者。谢谢你 ，Kiana。绿者就交给我了，
She's
幻境
not
即将
gonna
解除，
die, right?
你回去吧。
What does
这
that
一次
mean?
大概是永别了。
What?
等一下，班长，应该还有其他办法。或许吧，但这是我的使命。
Oh no. At least she can have the feather right. It's not gonna disappear.
够了，又是这样。用牺牲换来所谓的胜利，无法接受。把班长还给我。
Goosebumps like all over
是
my
人选
body.
人，我没有说谎。
What?
我经历了太多的背叛和欺骗，班长，我绝对不会欺骗你。丽雪只能陪你到这儿了，信任我的人也都被我殃及。
Why is everybody dying?
不用担心殃及到我，无论怎么努力，都挡不住岁月的流逝。最后，我还是孤单一人。
So this is what she went through? She's just diving through all her memories? He found her. Did she help her?
Kiana，你怎么会在这儿？如果封印被破坏的话，用死的。
Get her out of here.
想从我身边逃走，门儿都没有。
the person we saw getting killed just now? She's 50,000 years old? How could she be in the same class as her? Wait, was she in the class or a teacher? Oh, undercover. Oh, her body doesn't age past 17. She's like me. That's crazy. And she got to this state? I have so many questions. Like, if it's because of her age, what exactly happened that she became a Hesha, and then Kiana managed to help her, rescue her, and all these memories? They were crazy. I didn't realize first that these were all her memories. Are you this old too? No. No. Rude to ask this a lady. Hello? It was an empty shell without a soul. That's why she became a Hesha. I thought there has to be like a life-changing event to become a Hesha. Something to trigger it. Okay, wait. I want to see her memories one more time though.
游戏神话来所谓的神，无法接受。把班长还给我。
There's a lot to go through. 50,000. So that's her as well? And that's her saying that? Went through a lot of betrayal?
我绝对不会欺骗你。冰雪只能陪你到这儿了。信任我的人也都被我殃及。
That is so sad. Oh my god.
不用担心殃及到我。无论怎么努力，都挡不住岁月的流逝。
And these were like all the classmates probably, right?
我还是孤单一人。我不会让你孤单一生的。
Oh my god. She must have been so popular. I can't imagine how many people wanted her.
再打爆他一次，想从我身边逃走，门都没有。
And even like watching this scene in the game, I can't imagine what emotions you guys went through. Susang is one of Fuwa's students? What? Fuwa already watched Himiko die 2 times in her life. Susang is daughter of Fuwa's student. Oh, okay. Okay. But okay, I have questions like why she's that old as well, but we're gonna watch the next video, guys. We're gonna watch the next video. Why she became like a empty shell too and everything. Everybody thought Fuhua was going to die. I thought that! I was literally expecting her death here, but it didn't happen, thank God. Well, I'm aware that Susang is like also in Honkai Impact 3rd. I've heard that from other players before. The Honkai has destroyed humanity infinite times, then resetted the planet like a time loop or Samsara. But like I thought like from the previous time they completely wiped out civilization. But you guys are saying like she's from you know them then, so every X years the Honkai destroy humanity and restart the world. So I thought there are survivors. How the heck did she survive? I believe the chicken is Susang, Stariel ult is her. Cause they have the what? Cause they have the same color palette? What? Well, True, we never got an explanation, right? Why there's a chicken. Just a fun fact. My brother, Balkun, started playing it first. And then he showed me just as old. And I was like, oh my god, I have to play this just for this character. I need this character. And he was like, yeah, character is also not bad. It's like pretty fun to play with her. I like her as well. Like her personality too. And I'm like, oh my god, I need the chicken character. At the beginning, I only wanted to play Starry because of the chicken. Okay. We continue.
Greetings, captains. Welcome back to the Honkai Operations Center.
We get some explanations here now.
Fuhua has shaped the history under different names and identities.
Wait, these were all her names? Wait. What? And that's what you guys were saying earlier, too.
Greetings, captains. Welcome back to the Honkai Operations Center.
Wait. Guardian of Shinjo Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix! That's what they were saying earlier in the video as well. I was like, who's that? Feng Huangdown? Fuhua Watson? Mantis Moth? MSA? Oh my god. Guardian of what? Oh, it's just repeating?
Under different names and identities. The 8th Herrscher, who calls herself Fuhua, has now appeared before us. But who is she really? What has Fuhua undergone in 50,000 years?
50,000
Let's take a closer look at the long and solitary life of a warrior.
And she has changed her
Fuhua was
forms
born in
too
the lower
over
district
the
of
time.
a previous era metropolis. She grew up practicing martial arts after her father and lived a disciplined life.
This was the
Due to her humble origin, plain appearance, and straight, reserved personality, Fuhua was a loner when she studied in Sapphire. Only until she saved a classmate during a zombie attack did she gain the acceptance of those around her and learn to warm up to people.
They exist too? Or existed
Just
in
when
that
she was
time?
beginning to envision a bright future, fate forced her on a path that she had never imagined. The Honkai Impact tore what she knew apart. The city was burned to the ground and her family and friends were killed. Fuhua fled and was saved by Moss Squad 5 leader Himiko.
That's the
In a world
first
where one could not
Himiko!
survive alone, Fuhua could no longer afford to dream and was only left with the mission to eliminate Honkai. Fuhua joined Moth as a soldier, but she was still too weak to save anything. Cities fell. Billions of lives perished. Her savior, Himiko, died in the hands of her comrades after transforming into a Herrscher.
Oh
she only
my
had the
god.
passion to defeat Honkai.
Wait,
not
which
the power to
Herrscher was this? This was like really at the beginning, right? Ever said there's a Himiko. Yeah, that's like, what I said. The first Himiko, because you guys said like there are 2 Himikos in her life. Zombie's a human who got empoisoned by Honkai. Oh, that's how they call zombies. Okay. Himiko became Herrscher of Fire? Wait, no, but didn't they say it was of her comrades? Oh, she transformed into a Herrscher. I thought her comrades. Oh. Okay, now it makes more sense. Kevin killed her? Kevin! It's always Kevin's. Okay, so this Himiko became a Herrscher. I can't believe it. They actually managed to take her down? That's crazy. Because they're like super powerful, right? People had like a hard time taking down like Kiana. Okay, I think she's like a little bit of an exception. Overall, I don't know the whole story, but I feel like even as a Herrscher, she's like very much an exception. That's crazy that they managed to kill her. Himiko's core became Kevin's sword. Oh my lord. He needs some therapy, guys.
Transforming into a Herrscher. She only had the passion to defeat Honkai, not the power to realize it. In the face of an overwhelming enemy, was running away the best thing she could do? Fuhua did not accept her fate. Burning with a grudge against her fate, Fuhua was reborn after challenging death. In an experiment that was deemed lethal, Ikor miraculously fused with her and transformed her into a mantis. And the user of Key of Domination, as well as Feng Huangdown, the mantis brought home one victory after another, until the final Herrscher descended. Humanity stood no chance in the decisive war. The few that survived forfeited.
That looks a little bit the colors like the Trailblazer colors, but it's just the colors.
Their civilization. They put themselves into cryogenic sleep so they could start anew when the time arrives. And so Fuhua's story enters the next chapter.
They actually went to sleep?
After 10 millennia of sleep,
Millennia!
Fuhua was awakened as the executor of Project Ember, whose mission was to guide the people of the new era in developing their civilization and resisting Honkai.
How did they
Fuhua
even
was
wake
not
up?
alone in this. She was surrounded
That's
by lifelong
crazy.
friends who
Her
genuinely
appearance just
cared for her
completely
and
changed.
wanted her to take back her life. Yet she lost all of them in a judgment-class Honkai disaster. Fuhua became alone again. As a mantis, she is immortal. As the user of Fenghuang Down, her memories last forever. In Fuhua's near-everlasting life, as fleeting as her interpersonal encounters may be, the inevitable parting that ensued would still scar her for life. With her last friend gone, Fuhua closed off her heart. She secluded
This is
herself from
so
the earthly
sad.
world, carried on the mission of eliminating
But she is
Honkai like a
stunning.
programmed robot. No mercy for the corrupted became her sole code of conduct. She only cared for the mortals' corruption, not their lives. In 1458 AD, Fuhua founded the School of Taishuan at Mount Taishuan, Shenzhou. It was to safeguard Shenzhou and cleanse the world of Honkai. The School of Taishuan, which only had 7 disciples, dominated the martial arts world with the Edge of Taishuan, a secret sword fighting style that could channel Honkai energy. To the ordinary people, Fuhua was as untouchable as a celestial, and hence was named Phoenix. In 1475 AD, on the Kipchak steppes in Central Asia,
But wait, this all happened before the story, right? Her story, there's so much lore. Oh my lord.
Fuhua single-handedly trounced Chixal's elite forces and their strongest Valkyrie, Kaslana. This battle also led Fuhua's first encounter with Otto Apocalypse, her
No, not
lifelong rival.
Otto.
In the next year, for reasons unknown, her 7 disciples mutinied and razed Mount Taishuan to the ground. Fuhua was
What?
grievously injured, having lost her full power and immortality.
Wait,
Fuhua temporarily withdrew.
she lost her immortality as well? What happened that her 7 disciples turned against her? What? Well, she killed their parents because they were corrupted? Yangqing was one of these people who betrayed her? No way! Mantis is massively augmented neotech integrated soldiers. It means human fused with Honkai beast genes. And she could not control that? Fuhua was the strongest being ever with Kevin, and then she got nerfed. Which is crazy! It took only 7 disciples to take her down?
Mutinied and razed Mount Taishuan to the ground. Fuhua was grievously injured, having lost her full power and immortality. Fuhua temporarily withdrew from the world. Since she could not protect Shenzhou in a powerless state, she made a pact with Otto.
Oh no!
Fuhua joined Chixal and worked for Otto. In return,
This is where it
Otto
goes
pledged to
down.
watch over Shenzhou in her stead. In 2000 AD, the second Honkai eruption brought total destruction. It was later known as the most devastating Honkai disaster of the current era. In a few days, multiple major cities were destroyed, resulting in millions of casualties. In this war, Chixal and the anti-entropy fought back in full force. Fuhua was
Is that Veld?
dispatched to subdue the Herschers as a Chixal Valkyrie. In Fuhua's long life, she has never ceased rethinking what fighting means so she may one day slay all Herschers and eliminate Honkai. By then, she had found the way of defeating a Herrscher. With unparalleled combat experience and Fenghuang Down's power, Fuhua overwhelmed the pseudo-Herrscher of Fire and temporarily suppressed the second Herrscher who possessed 6 Herrscher cores. Yet even with such nigh immeasurable power,
But who
she
is
could
that?
not defeat the second Herrscher, who was under the protection of the will of Honkai. At the critical moment, Fuhua sacrificed Fenghuang Down and her memories to activate Fenghuang Down's first power, Taishuan Eminence. It severely wounded the second Herrscher and cut off her connection with the will of Honkai, creating an opening for humanity to turn the tables. Fighting this war cost
Wait, she
Fuhua
could
her
like
memory.
increase her power by sacrificing memories? That was Yangqing. Oh, that was Yangqing. Oh, okay. Otto convinced them that she was obsessed with Honkai. Kind of what Mavuika did, using the power of memories. Yeah, okay. Every few years, she makes a memory into feathers. Then all she remembers is her name and the moveset. What? Then how powerful were the feathers Kiana was fighting? Oh my lord.
And most of her power. Over a decade later, Fuhua enrolled at St. Freya as an undercover agent.
This is when we
She
met
became the class
her.
monitor of Kiana's class, to surveil the activity of the Herrscher of the Void inside Kiana.
Oh.
Although she approached Kiana and her friends with an ulterior motive, she regained long-lost friendships and
Aw,
bonds
that's
in
so
a campus life full
adorable.
of joy and laughters. she carried out Otto's orders while secretly helping out Kiana and her friends to protect an addictive yet fragile balance of fate.
So that's crazy to me though. Like, she doesn't have many memories from the past, but she knows she follows Otto's, like, whatever he orders he's giving. And she just wants to check all Herrscher's and feels responsible for it, kind of. She has 500 years of memories. I mean, I think that's that's even crazy, but yeah, I think no human being could manage like 50,000 years of memories.
However, the mission of eliminating Honkai ultimately made her side with the other end. She took away Kiana and helped Otto rouse the Herrscher of the Void. Little did she know that Otto did not play by the contract. He only roused the Herrscher for his selfish desires, not to protect others. To keep Fu Hua out of his plan, he shot her. To stop Otto's plan, Fu Hua activated Feng Huan Down's 0th power before dying, to transfer her sentience partially into the feathers and bind her sentience with Kiana's soul. Feng Huan Down, which bore Fu Hua's sentience, led Himiko to the power that could confront the Herrscher of the Void.
Okay, wait, that was a little bit too much for me. Wait, what happened? He killed her, and she could still partially put the Herrscher into bind her sentience with Kiana's soul?
Kiana's soul. Feng Huan Down, which bore Fu Hua's sentience, led Himiko to the power that could confront the Herrscher of the Void.
What? So, did Kiana know that she got killed? That's crazy. Otto just killed her. What the fuck? How powerful is this guy? Fuhua is like already... She's older than him. She's way more powerful. She should be way more powerful than him, right? She was in a weak state and her memories were lost. Oh my god, so it's not Kevin, it's Otto.
And provide the serum that could quell the Honkai energy inside Kiana. When Bronya was trapped in Grey's Serpent's Mind Labyrinth, Feng Huan Down appeared in time to help her escape. After the Herrscher of the Void begot a Honkai eruption, Kiana sunk into self-blame and loss. It was Fu Hua's sentience that supported her and taught her how to harness the Herrscher power. At last, to protect Kiana, Fu Hua's sentience burned herself out in the battle against Kevin and fell into a slumber. However, that was not the end of her story. After the Schicksal battle, Otto repaired her body, only to revive a Fu Hua that was not the fighter who upheld her mission above all else and abolished her own desires. She had the looks of...
That's why you guys are saying, like, oh, she was like an empty shell. That's how she became a Herrscher. She is so important for the story, the whole thing. She's been supporting so much in the background. And oh my god, like Kiana, after that, Herrscher incident, I did not see this one before where she was holding her gun against herself, like ready to unalive herself. Oh my god. What?
Fu Hua, but uttered frivolous, arrogant, and impetuous words. She had the memories of Fu Hua, but could not understand the motives underpinning them. She loathed Honkai as much as Fu Hua, but she was no different from Honkai in action. Purely driven by a desire for destruction, she destroyed.
Did she kill
killed
Otto?
Otto's clone and demolished half
only
of
his clone,
Schicksal's
my
headquarters. To vent her desire for destruction, she fought Durandal and Kevin to trick Fu Hua's sentience in Feng Huan Down into submitting to her. She varnished over her motive time and again. To win the trust of Kiana and Bronya, she lured them into her memories to elicit their sympathy. In the end, she was not Fu Hua, but the 8th Herrscher born from her memories.
Yo,
Perhaps
that's
the 8th
so
Herrscher,
cool
the story
though.
that perpetuated itself for 50,000 years
God.
is an elaborated, pitiable tragedy. The Fu Hua that constrained herself and lived solely for her mission was nothing but a failure. She wanted to become a better Fu Hua. Perhaps the girl bathing in the sun on the grass 50,000 years ago would have had the same idea had she had learned the story of her life. It is a life that has seen too many betrayals, lies, and sacrifices. However, it is also a life that shaped Fu Hua into the remarkable fighter that her friends believe in and rely upon. What does the future have in store for her? We will find out together.
I want to find out. Oh wow. Wait, so she does get rescued after all this. That's why we don't live that long. We should not live that long. We would just get corrupted and get crazy. So I believe like after all this she learned to control herself. When she gets her body back, how does she look like? She turns back to this form, right? She's not the badass Senti anymore. Oh, so it's actually like this. They get separated. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Okay, you guys really want me to do the next one in Japanese, huh? It's a nice switch, guys. We've been watching a lot in Chinese, so let's do this in Japanese for once.
Kiana. ブローニャ委員長
All of them? What is going on? Are these like auto clones as well or some shit? Ew! Ew! Okay, that's gross. Even though they're adults, I freaking hate adults. Hash of dominance. Can there not be like a good Hasha? Why do they always have to kill? What? 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 Wait! Actually? Did they actually, like, went to pieces? Oh, what? Oh my god, the song. But can she still rescue them? Huh? What?
関係ありません。キアナはバカですから。バカは諦めません。
Oh my god! How did she? Oh my god, now she has a ponytail? What the? What? What can a sword do against pillars? She's also back? Oh my god.
私たちはここで止まったりしない。あなたたちの理想は実現しない。だって世界は最初から美しくないんだから。違う。
What is this form?
世界はそんなにひどくないって教えてくれる人がいた。私は彼女たちを、彼女たちが愛する全てを愛してる。
Go, Kiana!
真っ暗な空を燃やし尽くし、光をより彼方へ届ける。これが私とみんなの帰り道だから。
Here we go! Oh my god. Her hair lit up like Lavuika. That's crazy.
Some deserts on this planet were oceans once. Somewhere shrouded by the night, the sun will shine.
Sometimes I see a giant bird fall to the ground.
But used to fly.
This song was sang by Kiana, May, and Bronya as Chinese voice actors. Are you fucking kidding me? How much do they want us to suffer? Oh my god.
I will no longer be a transient. When I see smiles, we still. If I have never known the soul of farewell.
I don't know what to say. I'm also very speechless now.
Should I grieve on my mind? Wave goodbye.
Like, I knew the song prior because I listened to a lot of Honkai Impact 3rd music. I have to watch the concert. We will definitely watch the concert. I'm gonna die. So, yeah, AZ, Inuyasha was saying, Herrscher of Flamation, Herrscher of the Void, and Herrscher of Flame combined. That is crazy. But they're not dead, right? It cannot be, right? They were just unconscious. May the fires of hope always guide us. They have survived because it was like literally like their souls combined, right? Because that looked absolutely horrendous how they were like hanging there by the threads, and then she pulled those threads like really strongly, and all I thought, you know, the limbs would fall off and shit. Just a minor injury. How is that a minor injury? I literally thought they would just like be chopped in pieces in front of her. Bronya and Fuhua were injured. Their ghost forms were because they lent her their power, and the personalities are engraved on their gems. Kiana is the moon, and the lyrics like a moon that always tells the warmth and brightness of the sun. It means that Himiko's kindness and love she will spread onto others. Yeah, Himiko is always there. And Fuhua has also always been there. Well, she has been more around than Himiko, but of course, Himiko is such an important character, you know, for Kiana, but so beautiful to see this all coming together. Now I get the song! I've also been thinking about covering this song, but I just never attempted it. I need 2 people I can sing the song with, but I don't know who. Heard how Space Station has Himiko's broken sword in it? What? You can't tell left or right? Shut up! Right, not left? Wait. I was not reading chat, guys. I was not reading chat. Stop! Wait! Oh, right side of the map! Oh, wait! Sorry! Oops. Where's the sword? Oh, here! A gust of heat suddenly arrives through the ear. It touches your cheeks and paws next to your ear. You hear somebody sobbing, somebody yelling, and somebody mourning wordlessly. We hear whispers. She was reborn in the fire. She was smiling in the fire. Drawn by an invisible force. The rest of the surface looks like a barren field. You don't hear the voice! Oh my god! This is such a nice detail. That's why I love Hoyoverse. They have these very, very little details that matter, and if you pay attention to the game, you actually see them. One day we'll get a Genshin character here. Maybe a character from Mondstadt. Maybe that's a hint for the first collab. Panaconi referred a ton to Honkai Impact 3. That's why I got so curious about Honkai Impact 3, because a lot of people were like saying that Stariel is about 10 years in the future of Honkai Impact 3. Only 10 years. That surprises me. It's not more. So next one is Kiana Kaslana.
A few years after the second eruption in 2000, a girl came into this imperfect world in an experiment pod. She had no name, only a cold serial number, K423. K423 was created by Otto via splicing Kiana Kaslana's genes and that from Siren the Hersher of the Void together. The Hersher core attained consciousness in the new body, and she was expected to become a human with Hersher powers. In 2007, Siegfried Kaslana attempted to abduct K423 in secret, but was intercepted by Schicksal in his escape.
Wait. He also has the name Kaslana? Wait, who's this? You guys said that he's also playable? No, wait. You just mentioned him as a potential husband, though? Her father. Apparently you guys like him. That's a good sign.
His biological daughter went missing afterward. Siegfried adopted K423 and raised her as his own, but was unwilling to name her after his own daughter.
Wait. I should not ask too many questions, but I hope we get to know more about his biological daughter as well.
That was until one day, to protect the injured Siegfried, K423 took up arms to confront a Honkai beast in his place. A tender soul defied fate for the first time in order to protect her loved one. Touched by her action, Siegfried decided to name her Kiana Kaslana. He made a promise to her.
Is that the name
descendants
of
House Kaslana, it was an honored tradition for them to fight for their loved ones. On this day, the girl received her name from her father, and she set foot on a path deviating from her written.
How? He has been calling her K423 his whole life until that point? That's crazy.
Fate. However, fate had other plans. In 2010, the latent Hersher persona awoke. Blazes of anger scorched the world that had just opened up to her. To protect Kiana, Siegfried used Judgment of Shamash to suppress the Hersher of the Void. But as a result, he was severely injured. Siegfried realized that he would inevitably rouse the Hersher persona again. To protect Kiana, he left her.
Wait,
the girl
why?
was worthy of love. Those who loved her could do anything for her.
Why
But in
would
the
she
girl's
pop up
eyes,
again?
It was her very existence that brought them endless sufferings and miseries. Nevertheless, she did not forget the promise with her father.
Is it because he contained the Hersher of the Void and then she basically would see him through Kiana's eyes? She would just pop up again or something? That sucks. But I'm pretty sure we will get to see some interactions between Kiana and Siegfried.
And continued to believe in the good of the world. In the Honkai-stricken Nagazora, when Raiden Mei, who had become the Hersher of Thunder, turned against her, Kiana still reached out to her. When they were fleeing Nagazora, Himeko rescued Kiana and Mei and took them to Saint Freya. Kiana's troubled fate was finally calmed for a brief moment. On the campus, she met friends who were like family and made the solemn vow to fight for all that is beautiful in the world. She wanted to stay, but a cruel twist would soon break her hopes. Dark seeds germinated in the shadow of the peaceful years. The other sentience inside her preyed on all the good in her life once more by encroaching on her cognition in her dreams. It was Kiana's pining for a mother's love that made her awakening possible. She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrificing herself to end the second eruption. When she realized the great joy she experienced was elusive, she broke down and let the Hersher persona take over.
Wait,
Being taken to the Schicksal HQ by Fu Hua, she was
this is what happened? Like, this is the part I was missing. Wait. And the second eruption, when? Wait. Okay, I'm trying to put everything together. It's a lot, guys. We're now in 2016, I believe. Okay. Otto's why we can never ever have nice endings. No, it's because of Hoyo. But like, we know nothing really about Kiana's mother, right? Isn't this like kind of the first time we hear about it? Like at the very beginning of the introduction, we know about Kiana's dad, but like nothing much about her mom, wasn't it?
She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrificing herself to end the second eruption. When she realized the great joy she experienced was elusive,
So like her memories has been that altered the whole time? Her mom just passed away, and what did Sirin create? That she rescued her mom and then her mom died after that from some like mysterious like illness? That's crazy. That was her plan from the beginning, right? That she can take over. That she would damage her mentally that hard that she can break out and take over the whole body. Bro, what the fuck? That's crazy. Bro, what the fuck? I mean, does not change the outcome. She's still dead, okay? But Otto... At least she put it on Otto. Otto is a bad person. She still, put it on his... Oh.
she broke down and let the Hersher persona take over.
Now everything
Being taken
is
to the Schicksal
starting to
HQ
make
by
sense to
Fu Hua,
me.
she was confined in the same bleak
Like all the
experiment
little
pod,
holes
just
are
as
getting
when she was
filled.
born. Only this time, Otto, who witnessed her rebirth, wished to see the Hersher of the Void return. Just as Otto expected, the St. Freya group revolted and attacked the Schicksal HQ with anti-entropy to rescue Kiana. In fact, he wanted them to gamble everything for Kiana. Their deep love and the ensuing sacrifices would stimulate Kiana's emotions to help her overcome the Hersher persona, so she could become a human with Hersher powers. The Hersher of the Void achieved complete awakening and pulverized St. Freya and anti-entropy in a display of power.
He predicted
In
all
the
of
end,
this shit.
To save Kiana, Himeko donned the Godsbane battle suit for Million Night, Eclipse. She defeated Hersher of the Void and injected the Spear of Destiny, a Honkai neutralizing serum, into Kiana at the expense of her life. Himeko fell into the imaginary space. Kiana might be a
And
Hersher.
there's no... I mean, you guys said it already, but at this point, when you guys were playing this, did you ever think that there was a way to rescue Himeko? I don't know exactly what the imaginary space is, but it does not sound like death to me. Everybody was coping. And then all that shit happened, and that just the cutscene that we saw with like the threats with that Hesha, and you guys said like right before that, you got the confirmation that she was 100% dead. I would be in denial as well.
But her friends
Who
and
saw
teachers
this
still
coming?
loved her and believed in her as much. Yet their goodwill was too heavy to bear. Kiana wandered in Ark City after waking up from the nightmare. Honkai beasts and zombies hunted her. The whispers of the Hersher tortured her. She wanted to run, but had nowhere to run. Those pains and sufferings are predestined. She was test subject K423, the vessel of a Hersher, and the root cause of the world's and her loved ones' miseries. Would the world be a better place had she died?
Oh my god.
When Kiana was prepared to die with the Hersher inside, Fuha's sentience in her mind stopped her and the Hersher from reviving. Kiana finally remembered that Himeko sacrificed herself to save her because as her teacher, Himeko believed in her potential to change the world.
getting goosebumps.
Kiana
so
snapped
much.
out of grief and loss. To repay Himiko's faith, she will continue fighting her ill fate. With Fuhua's help, Kiana learned how
Bro,
to
we
contain
need-
the Hersher
We need an anime. Like a proper anime for this. It has so much potential. How can we just leave it in a game that's been like around for how many years? Please, make an anime out of this. Oh my god. Just look at freaking Fate. How many seasons? How many like parallel worlds and you know, all this? Come on. Oh lord.
persona and utilize Hersher powers. She became a rogue hero that fought to save Ark City from destruction. Kiana discovered that the Honkai disasters plaguing Ark City were not related to the Hersher of the Void. They were the work of a shady organization known as the World Serpent. All traces pointed to a dreadful ploy, Project Stigma. The catastrophe caused by it would level Ark City to the ground. Kiana must transfer the Honkai bomb planted by World Serpent to save Ark City. She made it. Even though the Hersher persona and Honkai were eating her away, she did not fail Himiko. To change this imperfect world, she became the meteor that ripped Ark City's darkness open and propelled the bomb out of the atmosphere, which rewrote the cruel fate of this city.
She did it, guys. She did it.
The unconscious Kiana was taken to the Schicksal North African lab by Durandal. Otto needed a Kiana who had harnessed Hersher powers to activate the second divine key. Sick of being manipulated, she broke out from the lab and escaped Kevin's
What is that
pursuit
key
under
for?
Fuhua's cover. Kiana returned to the ruins of Nagazora. She was ready to meet her end in the place where she first met everyone she cared about. She knew she had little time left as the Honkai core continued to corrupt her. To bring back Kiana, Mei set foot in Nagazora. Kiana had not stopped imagining how she would reunite with her friends once.
Her
Yet
family.
she could not seize the chance when it finally came. Honkai was growing thick in Nagazora. She had to step forward to protect the world and her friends, even if it would cost her her life. She had always been like this. She would laugh off the worst injuries. She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself. She was killing herself to protect the good in the world, but she had forgotten that she also meant the whole world to her loved ones. To save Kiana, Mei made a pact with Kevin. A new gem of conquest solidified in her body. She became the Hersher of Thunder again and joined World Serpent by choice. Mei knew her best friend would never accept her choice, but she could not create a future for her dearest if she held on to her past.
This is so devastating to watch.
After Mei left, Kiana and Bronya went to Mount Taishuan to find the ways of mastering Hersher powers recorded by Fuhua, without knowing the Hersher of Sentience had already woken.
Oh gosh.
In the illusion created by the Hersher
This
of
is where
Sentience,
this arc
Fuhua's
starts?
lonely life, bound by her mission, flashed before Kiana's eyes.
Oh.
Fuhua planned to sacrifice herself again to seal the Hersher of Sentience. Kiana could not accept a fate that exchanged their lives for the greater good. It was Himiko's.
But that's literally what she wants to do. She wants to sacrifice herself to rescue everybody else. What kind of logic is that, Kiana? But she learned after that? Okay. Which is why she recognized what okay, she's learning. Damn, okay.
It was Mei's. It was Fuhua's. It was hers once. And it was not the happiness they wanted. To end this wretched story the way they truly wanted, Kiana stopped fighting alone. She chose to believe in her friends.
But cannot Mei see this and they can like reunite
In the
one
theater
more
of domination,
time?
built by the Legion Hersher, she confronted her fate for the last time. She accepted her fate and who she was. She and the Hersher of the Void were both continuations of Siren's
That's the
persona.
Hersher of the Void.
The Hersher of the Void was Siren's hatred toward the world manifested. She was the other possibility, born from Siren's desire for love. The countless hearts that loved and helped her made this possibility a reality, turning her from test subject K423 into a Valkyrie who fights for all that is beautiful in the world, into Kiana Kaslana, who leads everyone forward.
Oh my god.
As for where her path leads to, we will soon find out.
I mean, it does not sound like it, but I kind of hope that May can, like, get away from the serpents and just join Kiana's group now, because she has changed. She's not like that. You don't have to go with the group anymore. May was helping in the background. What? She was also there. Siren's reincarnation. One is born from Siren hatred for what human did to her in the second eruption. Kiana from Siren wish for love to be loved. Reincarnations exist. She was, I don't think, like, naturally born. So she was born or created by Otto, right? Does that mean, like, others can reincarnate as well? Are there other reincarnations? During the Theater of Domination, May entered in another entrance and stunned the Herrscher long enough for Kiana and the others to survive and win. Oh, she was a clone of Siren using Kiana's DNA. Oh, that's why she also was called Kiana, and she probably looks a lot like Kiana's DNA. Wait, but Siegfried's daughter went missing, right? How did they had, like, Kiana's DNA? I believe it's, like, by Siegfried's biological daughter, right? We're talking about that Kiana. How did they had that, her DNA, like, ready? That sounds super sus. What the heck? She went missing during the attempt to steal away. Who? She wanted to steal? Otto. Oh, this motherfucker! I'm getting so mad just hearing that name. That's a new Kevin for me. Oh my god. Many characters are reincarnations from the previous era, like Mei, Himeko, Zela. Oh, true. I mean, we saw Himeko earlier, the first one. Like you guys said, there were 2 Himekos. That's crazy that Otto got that much power. Otto blackmailed Theresa using original Kiana and made her stay in Schicksal and told her after that she died from the injuries. What the fuck? He's so fucked up. Actually, you saw the real Kiana already. Oh god! Wait, what? Okay. Next one. Whoa. This is Otto, right? This hacker, I recognize you here. Oh wait, it's not? Fuck.
综上所述，
Wait.
本人奥托阿波
Is
卡
it?
里斯，
Oh,
自
it
即
is,
日
okay.
起辞去天命主教一职，并彻底退出组织。
It's a new body. Okay, that's why I was confused. Okay. Yo! They're all fighting against him? How many bodies does he have here? What? Wow. Is this Yangjing?
好久不见，石原师祖。
对，上山 Oh my god! Wait, this is the first time I've seen her here! Oh, May! Wait, who was she fighting? Wait, is that Dan... Shit, what was her name again? Duranda, yeah. Dudu. Oh, I can remember Dudu.
是时候兑现我们之间的契约了，老朋友。
Oh, friend my ass. Oh shit. What are these? They look like souls or something.
我来了，卡莲。
Callan? feel like we should continue watching in Japanese. Oh, Callan Kaslana? Wait, what? Is that a mom? Siegfried Kaslana? Callan Kaslana? Mom? Oh no, ancestor. Okay, never mind. Well, I don't know the mom's name, so. Who Otto was in love with? Okay. Cecilia is the mom. Okay. Okay, the next one is a long one again. Are we gonna watch it in Japanese? I love the music, like, immediately.
本気で世界を変えようとした時、人は己の無力さに気づく。聖女は民に全てを捧げた。しかし手にしたのは冷たい手風と荒情だった。世界は混沌としている。それは不公平で不合理だ。
The tree.
英雄は迫害され、悪は力を増す。醜いものばかりで美しいものなどない。世界の悪意は悪人が断ち切ろう。
That was that time where they burned the witches. Is she like... Are these like direct references to, like, I don't know, Jeanne d'Arc or something? Oh, just hanged? I thought she's getting burned. Okay, never mind.
これは彼女と明日までの距離。そして彼女に対する世界の逆襲だ。しかし彼女の信者は決して諦めない。
What is this power? Void Archive. Holy shit. They just merged together. Yo! Do her that earlier! Wait, she can just help herself! Wait, is it just me or it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Nier or something? Wait! That like represents the Luoka we know, right? Like weapon-wise? Are they like fighting the same way? Oh! The same time? The cube again. It's always the cube.
世界は意識が新しい容器へと入ることを許すが、容器が消えた意識を集めることは許さない。
Wait, what did he do?
彼女を救いたいなら
Did he just... Oh, what kind of power was that?
可能性を作るしかないんだ。
Whoa.
別の未来、そして彼女の時空だ。
Okay, wait. This is after you kill Otto so hard he's yeeted in the heart of the... This is like a flashback, so very much from the past. I don't even know how he survived this. A lot is going on. That gives the power copying other weapons. But he immediately, like, the monster behind him was immediately gone. Yeah, so what is in the coffin? Is it Callan? What if Callan is Jingliu? No? Okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything confirmed. There are just a lot of theories about what's in the coffin. That tree is the world tree, connects every multiverse, past, present. He's creating a new timeline in which Callan didn't die. However, the price is erasure of his own existence. Well, he loved her a lot, so he's willing to do that. Otto's original body is long gone. His body is made of soulium, a super body. That is crazy, the whole thing. And he just transfers his memories and his soul from one body to another. How can we ever defeat him then? I mean, it would make sense, right? If Callan would be in there. What if they want to lead us to a wrong path, thinking that Luca is like Otto, the ultimate villain, but in Staria, he's like exactly the opposite. Stop thinking like that. Guys, it's too obvious if we would just transfer it one to one. There has to be a twist. It's Hoyoverse. Susan once secretly loved Otto in Honkai Impact 3rd? Oh gosh, okay. What if the same happens in Star Rail? But at the same time, I feel like in Honkai Impact 3rd, I feel like even not knowing too much until now, I think there are more relationships which they want to show in the main story. But all other games, I feel like they're just keeping it open. They don't want to show it too obviously because, you know, the community might just freak out and not like the couple or something. And then, you know how the community can be. Who is Yai Sakura? Yai is Yai. Oh, Yai Miko. Oh, the one I saw like at the beginning who looked like Yai Miko. Oh. I have not seen her at all. Like, I think in the very first video when I showed like all the characters, I saw her there once. Is he gonna drop exactly where Callan is?
Karen. 生きるんだ.
This is the moment where he, with his original body, died.
Too much of the past for one to memorize. Too many words remain for one to read through the lines.
I have a feeling, is this also a reference to the city? A reference to Germany? Because the name Callan? think originates from Germany. Like, I've heard Kallen as a surname in Germany before. Oh gosh. Wait, who is that? What the most palladium. this too. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is Kallen. What happened there? Is this Susa? No wonder she fell in love with him. I don't know what's going on here, I'll be honest. There's so much going on. Who is that? A male character. That's rare. We gotta know him. That's Vet? What? And what is he watching here? You guys were saying Joyce or something? Theresa. This is Theresa! Shit, what the fuck? For experiments killing another Kallen clone? What the fuck? What kind of experiment is this? That looked like adventuring.
Suffices. Still I wish to embrace the world with my thoughts. And you were true. And to live where I have still
This is so cute.
go recover traces
Sleep studio.
and then begin.
Oh my god, I love the song. First, we gotta watch the concert together. There's no way out. Made bunch of clones of Kallen, then made Battle Royal to the last clone standing. What? For real? He is absolutely going nuts. Wait, but okay, he's trying to clone Kallen. Theresa is created out of that. But she did survive, right? In what we just saw from the past. His original body died, but he somehow managed to split off his memories and soul, whatever. That's a different timeline. Oh, that's why he created that timeline where he died and she survived. But in the, or let's say, his original world, if you can even call that, she died. That's why everything got reversed and shit. Oh my god, I see. Not reversing, just changing, yeah. He created new times, he did not change our timeline, right. So she still died, but another timeline which we saw at the end, she survived and he died. Damn, that's some love, guys. Can you love somebody like that? That much that you're just gonna give up your life for them, even without asking for them to return their feelings? That's crazy. He just loved her that much. Vet managed to go to Star Rail, right? So why could not he, powerful Otto, travel to that universe? Oh, it's the same timeline. I guess that doesn't work, huh? I feel like I would be so confused just playing the game because Hoyoverse has the tendency to reveal more and more information. Very much like they just throw us pieces here and there. And then I definitely tend to forget some pieces and then I cannot put them together. And then I'm just confused. So I'm glad we're just watching the videos. I mean, that's why I'm doing this in the first place, because I feel like Honkai Impact 3rd will close like some lore gaps I have for Star Rail and Genshin, and just gives me like more brain food. More things to think about. Okay, let's go into another Honkai Chronicles Otto Apocalypse.
Life is but a walking shadow. a clumsy actor gesturing on the stage, who only appears briefly and steps off in silence. Otto Apocalypse, the most pathetic fool alive. He is the revered Schicksal Overseer. He is a corrupt, bigoted clown. Over centuries, he once sacrificed
A
lives
masked
beyond
fool?
count for his selfish desires, but also overthrew a decadent reign with people's support. He treated humans as pawns and trampled the value of emotion and life, but treasured Valkyries at the front line and prayed for their triumphant return. Commitment and betrayal, friend and foe, truth,
That looked like Gepard. Is it just me?
commitment and
Shepard?
betrayal,
Oh, that's Kevin? Oh, never
friend
mind.
and foe,
Kevin.
truth and lies.
Well,
No one-
I do want to say though, like, he is such a complex character. That's why I really appreciate Hoyoverse characters. Okay, like, first, if we see him first time, he might look like the ultimate villain and blah, blah, blah. But it's more than that, right? There's so much depth in this character that at some point you're like, he's not that bad, actually. I kind of understand him, why he is like this and why he's doing all this. But yeah, exactly. He's great. He's terrible.
one has ever seen through him. But to Otto himself, his actions only served one purpose. It all began in an afternoon 500 years ago.
5 seem to be very important, like 50,000 years, 500 years.
Though Otto was born in the three houses, he was frail and sickly. He could only craft whimsical inventions, which naturally deprived him of inheritance. His older brothers detested his effort at self-destruction,
Oh, he
but
has
no
older
one noticed
brothers.
his inner needs and desires. It was then that a white-haired, blue-eyed girl brightened Otto's cold and dull heart like a ray of sunshine. She praised Otto.
Guys, which eye color does Jingliu have again? Like, not when she's like has her red eyes. What is her? It's not blue, right? Is it blue? Look, I'm just trying to find the connection. Jingliu's not Callan.
Otto's work sincerely, expected great inventions from him, and invited him to save the world with her. For the first time in his life, young Otto felt recognized. He could be expected. He could be needed. Since that faraway afternoon, everything he did has gained meaning because of her validation. But the twisted fate would not spare them. The rampant plague and the failed crusade tore the prosperity they lived in apart. Power and force were the perfect fuel for greed, turning a shaky faith into the breeding ground for degeneracy. In the turmoil, the lives of the two reached a turning point. Fearing abandonment, Otto chose to disregard ethics and performed experiments on dying patients. He sought findings at all costs. Callan, who could not condone his crime,
Whoa!
became a raven at night to spread hope and enact the justice in her heart. But lies were lies. After many operations, Callan discovered the secrets of the human experiments, and Otto exposed himself at the last minute.
That's so fucked
Before the
up.
infinite greed of Schicksal, individual will was nothing. Callan was imprisoned.
What?
The cold bars separated the two that were once childhood friends,
What?
yet their minds had already drifted further apart. To Callan, the dignity of life was what she had sworn to defend. To Otto, morality and ethics were only prices to be paid.
He could
A
have
loud
had
slap
her.
And a conflict of beliefs sent them on completely different paths. Otto knew that in no way could he stop Callan. He accepted it and helped her escape in silence.
This is his own fault.
After everything settled, Otto was given the key to the library. Although Void Archives used the index permission as a bait in an attempt to possess Otto, Otto did not fall for it. He developed technology with pieces of knowledge.
I I don't know what to say, okay, but it's still fucked up.
And thus a game that would last centuries began. In the days that followed, Otto searched for Callan while continuing his research and experiments. When he heard Callan was in danger in Yai Village, he immediately had Oath
Yai
of Judah
Village.
delivered, but not the response letter that spoke his loving heart. Meanwhile, Callan sealed the Hersher of corruption in the black box with Oath of Judah, but was severely wounded. She was taken back to Europe by Schicksal for a trial. Callan was faithful and refused to sacrifice for family feuds, and thus was sentenced to hanging. Otto tried everything he could, but it was futile before the church's will. On the day of execution, the desperate Otto released Honkai Beast on the execution ground.
Oh,
He planned to
my
take
God.
Callan amid the chaos, but he underestimated Callan's resolve. In the end, Callan lost her life when protecting the people. Losing the love of his life painted Otto's world gray again. Resentful, he chased after Callan's shadow. He tried to give this sad story a happy ending as she would have wanted. He sounded the horn of revolution with his wisdom and cleansed the remaining evil with his hands. People sang his accomplishments and soldiers admired his resourcefulness. As cheers of victory echoed through the silent church, Otto could not help but ask himself if this was enough. In the centuries that followed, the hole inside Otto was still agape.
But they don't explain like
The only way to mend it was to revive the love of his
different
life
timeline here.
and the holy maid of the people, Callan Kaslana. In 1496, Otto had no choice but to travel to Shenzhou in search of the legendary Master Phoenix for a chance to
There we
revive
go.
Callan.
Phoenix coming.
He met the fledgling swordswoman Li Sushan and found the reborn Fu Hua. But to his surprise, even an immortal celestial had regrets and could not bring back departed souls.
Oh, her name is Celestial as well. No human is a true villain. That is very, very true. So you guys said that she's an ancestor to Siegfried. So she must have had like siblings or something because she didn't get a kid, right? But she's still the ancestor, so they must be somehow important to. I mean, like, oh god, it is so important that they have like the same last name, right? Siegfried and her. Kevin is their ancestor. Oh, so all the characters with like white hairs are Kaslanas. Wait, Callan was executed. That she said she was in love with Yae, who was born a woman and viewed as a corrupt Honkai monster. She loved Yae. Wait, this is the first time I ever hear this. What? Maybe we'll get that when we get Honkai Chronicles about her, if there is one, hopefully. I don't know anything about Yae for now, so we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there.
In the end, Otto and Fu Hua made a pact. Schicksal would protect Shenzhou in the powerless Fu Hua's place, and Fu Hua would serve Schicksal as a Valkyrie. In 1952, the first Honkai eruption broke out. Schicksal captured the amnesiac first Hersher and performed 3 years worth of serial experiments on him, which yielded nothing. Otto even approached him in person to persuade him into succeeding to the Schicksal overseer, but failed. To eliminate risks, Otto decided to wipe out the North American branch that was about to discover Schicksal's ugly truth.
What the fuck?
He launched
Just wiped out
Honkai
the
fission
entire branch.
missiles at New York, where tens of millions
What
lived.
the fuck?
Heroes defending freedom and justice stepped forward and crushed Otto's scheme at the cost of their...
Wait, is this when... Okay, it's just a memory. It's just the false memory where in the old memories of Kiana, where her mother died, are these the missiles? How many did he shoot? This is very worrying. What the heck? Oh, that was a second eruption. Right, okay, true.
their lives. This led to the independence of anti-entropy. This failure taught Otto to take hold of the power to retaliate Honkai. which led to the Clone Project and the Artificial Stigma Project. In 1972, Otto began running forbidden clone experiments in the hope of reviving Callan, but the results
Oh
were not
gosh, this is where
satisfactory.
it starts.
After injecting the cells of Honkai beast Vishnu, the first
Vishnu?
living batch of Callan clones was born. Otto made them fight one another to death at the end of the
This is
survival
what you guys
test.
said.
Only the individual numbered A310 rejected this absurd order. Her kindness in valuing life and her courage to defy her maker shocked Otto. He took A310 into his family and named her Teresa Apocalypse.
There she is.
Meanwhile, Otto established the Tower of Babylon laboratory.
And that's why you guys said, oh, Velt and Theresa have like a little bit like complicated bodies. Not sure if they can have kids. Okay.
To study artificial stigmata. Countless gifted children were taken from their parents and subjected to inhumane experiments day and night. Insurmountable suffering and hatred against humanity nourished these Honkai vessels. At last, Siren, the second Herrscher, was born. Otto mustered Valkyrie troops to subdue the Herrscher, dived into...
That's a mom! That's a mom! Wait, is Serene actually playable? Can you get her? Serene is playable? Ooh. I bet she's really popular. She's free? What? Just getting a free character like that. That's crazy. Theresa's implied to be a reincarnation of Callan. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, based on, she didn't. She showed a lot of kindness and everything.
Were sentient with the help of Fuhua and received revelation from the will of Honkai. After many great sacrifices were made, Otto gave the order to launch Honkai fission missiles at Siberia to bury the truth deep beneath the scorched snowfield. Otto's resurrection project gradually took shape due to the guidance from above.
Freaking missiles. God damn it.
For several years, Otto tried to create the most promising clone with Kiana Kaslana and Siren's genes for the second Herrscher to possess upon return. He transplanted the core of the second Herrscher to the test subject numbered K423. The longing for Cecilia gave her life. After being taken to St. Freya by Himeko, the love she felt and the bond she made helped her learn to love this world and those around her.
And there we are.
Watching Kiana
at
move
this part
along
again.
the path he designed, Otto knew when she began to believe she would never be alone was when he could advance the plan.
Ah.
In the illusory Tower of Babylon, the girl's despair and longing for motherly love facilitated the Herrscher persona's awakening. Fuhua took her back to Schicksal. The experiment pod confined her once again. Facing the pod, Otto's eyes only showed a hunger for the Herrscher of the Void's power. As Otto injected enormous Honkai energy into K423, Herrscher of the Void returned. Otto saved the dying Fuhua and told her his plan.
I don't know at which point he completely fucked up. In the past, I feel like we can understand it a little bit more, but now it's this or a little bit earlier, it's just he's just mad. This is just pure madness. I think it started with the missiles, guys. Everything started with the missiles. The Callan death. I feel like even after that, he was just trying to get his Callan back, right? That's still understandable.
Looking into Fuhua's furious eyes, Otto paused for a short yet long moment and pulled the trigger.
Bro, he
Everything
even
went
looked into
according
her
to his
eyes?
plan.
What is this
Himeko
madman? Oh
burned
my
up herself
god.
to tear through Siren's will. Kiana's sentience returned to the body of the Herrscher. To obtain a Herrscher of the Void who could command the power with human will, Otto trampled emotions and disregarded lives. Otto believed that love and emotional bonds could evoke miracles, but he never respected nor honored them. So far,
He doesn't have
Callan's revival was
self-respect.
only
How can
missing
he
a
respect
key.
others?
Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. Previously, to reach the
Wait,
imaginary...
what is this? Wait, what?
So far, Callan's revival was only missing a key. Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon.
What is this? This is the first time I hear of it. And how does he know that this is the only one missing for the reincarnation? Ancient tech. Oh, so it was before the first Honkai Impact? It's just interesting. Like, how did he find all these things out? That's crazy. Void Archive told him. Ah.
Previously, to reach the imaginary tree that governed how worlds worked, Schicksal cracked the legend of King Arthur and found the Key of Infinity that offered space travel in the River Thames, but it was incomplete.
This is how Ved traveled, right? Or it was a little bit more complicated. I barely remember something from it.
Durandal passed Pioneer Sue's test by chance and received
Sue.
information and experience as numerous as sand grains in the Ganges. To
Ganges?
complete Cosmic Juggernaut, Otto struck a deal with World Serpent's leader.
Kevin!
He traded Void Archives for Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. When the Hersher of Dominance and Hyperion were locked in battle, he took the Theater of Domination and thousands of cores in secret.
How dare he to use that
At
tactic?
last, the fully
Distraction.
prepared Otto returned to the beginning. Kolisten, where Schicksal's blood and tears were buried. It would become the end of his long journey.
He just went back in time?
On the
Wait,
other
what?
side of the stage, Valkyries had readied themselves as well. Teresa would succeed as the Schicksal Overseer and lead the newborn Schicksal toward a...
Wait, this is not going back. Huh? But Theresa is there, just as origin place. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I think I got confused because of the clock. Okay.
bright future. Bronya would shoulder the weight of the Welt name, for the Hersher of Reason's path had stretched to her. Fuhua concluded a feud that spanned centuries, so she could embrace yesterday as a human and open the door to tomorrow. Kiana broke free from the shackles of fate and created a trail of flames that would guide them forward with her
Let's
friends.
go.
Durandal broke through the barrier of Kaslana and earned a new heritage that only belonged to her.
Eh? Okay, this is the first time I
Valkyries
don't know
were
what's
eager
that.
to settle accounts with Otto. Indeed, they won.
Wait. She was fighting with that cross? Oh, because she took over? Oh, shit.
Indeed, they won. Their crushing victory was a heavy blow to Otto. What they did not know was that their growth, their resolve,
Wait, there was a family.
what they did not know
Wait.
was that their growth,
Oh my god. Look! It's a family.
their resolve, and even the joy of winning were also part of Otto's plan. What he planned for in the past 500 years was but a bargaining chip to attain death and a new life. After being defeated by Valkyries, Otto broke free from Imaginary's control momentarily. He imbued the world's wedge with all the false god's power to create infinite possibilities for Callan. As Otto left his last message, his sentience finally dissipated in the still time-space. To different people, Otto perhaps means different things.
Oh,
But to
yeah.
Otto himself, all rights and wrongs are transient. He has attained eternal peace. His life as a fool is finally over.
But is he actually dead? I thought he's like the ultimate villain until the end. This is part 1. This is where part 1 ends? Nope. Okay. What? I thought part 1 would end with him dying because he's like the villain, right? What were you guys thinking? Like, huh? What else can come after this? Is he not dead after all? That would be my first question. Oh, with Kevin. Of course. I forgot about Kevin. Oh, Kevin! But honestly, at this point, well, I have not heard too much about Kevin, but Otto sounds like a good villain. Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm so glad we're doing this. It's blowing me away. Like, it goes back 50,000 years. That is crazy. I like it to talk with you guys about it. I think there are like some interesting aspects maybe for some viewers here who are new and we're just learning from each other. And I'm especially like to hear your opinions because a lot of things are like theories. Okay, some are theories, some are like actual facts and so on. So it's interesting to talk about like especially the theories. Let's just come back here for the next Honkai Impact 3rd reaction, lore, trailers, all that. We got lots to go through and I'm excited for that.